What's up YouTube, it's your boy RJ and I'm back with another video for y'all. Now we're gonna be doing another tier list. I know I haven't did a tier list in a minute for y'all. We're gonna be ranking NBA Youngboy albums. Now this is gonna be, I already know I'm gonna get dislikes. I already know people, all y'all think, oh my god, NBA Youngboy don't got one bad. Like, nah bruh. Now I do agree. I will say at the beginning of this video, I am not going to put any album in the trash, okay? Because I don't believe, me personally, I don't think NBA Youngboy has a trash album where it's just like horrible. Like, no, I don't think that. You feel me? But I started listening to Youngboy around like the AI Youngboy, Until Death Call My Name. That's when I really kind of like really got into him. But really it was kind of around the AI Youngboy kind of period. Around that time frame is when I kind of really started listening to him. You feel me? So we just gonna be ranking them. We gonna, in my opinion, you feel me? It's gonna be controversial. I know some of y'all ain't gonna like it, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all can disagree with me if y'all want to. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you ain't new, hit the like button. Follow my social media, all that. So I ain't even gonna waste your time. Let's get into it. First, let's see what we're gonna. Nah, we gonna start with this. We're gonna start with AI Youngboy. AI Youngboy. Well, no, yeah. Let's do that. AI Youngboy 2. No question, goated for me. One of it, like, I didn't think he could top the first AI Youngboy, but man, did he! Like, he topped it. He topped it. AI Youngboy 2, I bump that album every day. I love that album, bro. So AI Youngboy 2, to me, goated, no question. You can place it in great if you want, but to me, it's goated. It's goated in my opinion. You feel me? So, let's move on. Let's move on to Realer. Now Realer, I thought Realer was it was good. I thought it was good. It floats between good and great. And I thought it was good for me. You know, Slime Belief was hard. You know, the joint with Lil Baby and Plies was hard. You know, I thought overall that album was good. It could go into great, but for me, like I said, I just think it stays in that good tier. You feel me? Now let's move on to the 4 series. I thought this project was great. Now a lot of people probably gonna be like, you putting that above Realer? Like, for me, I really think the 4 series, I just think it's slept on because of the way he rolled it out. Like, he rolled it out in like pieces and chunks and everything. But I thought that project was great. Like, it's a lot of good songs on that project, you feel me? But that's just my opinion on that anyway. The 4 series for me, to me, goes into great. It goes in great for me. Now let's move on to Mind of a Menace 3. Now I didn't really listen to Mind of a Menace 2 and all of that. I only listened to Mind of a Menace 3. For me, this project is the first meh tape. Now I understand this is still early in Youngboy career and everything, so I get it, but for me, this project was meh. It had some songs on there that was enjoyable, but for me, it was meh. It was meh in my opinion. You feel me? So, let's move on. Now, let's move on to Before I Go. And I know a lot of y'all are gonna get mad at me for this, but I gotta place it in the meh. Like, it's the meh tier. You feel me? I didn't really have a problem with the tape, but it wasn't great or good to me. It was just like, well, it's not bad, but it ain't great. So it's like, it's in the C tier. You feel me? So I thought Before I Go Reloaded. I know some of y'all ain't gonna like that, but hey, let's move on, bruh. All right, so let's move on to 38 Baby. We just gonna get this out the way since this is easy. Goated, easily. Like, definitely arguably, some people argue this is his best tape. I wouldn't say best tape, but it's definitely goated, no question about it. If you don't think so, you tripping. But let's just move on. That was easy. Let's move on to AI Youngboy 1, man. AI Youngboy 1 for me, goated. And again, like, arguably his best tape, great tape. I think it's goated. Some people will put it in the great tier, but for me, that's the project I came up on NBA Youngboy on, so I guess that's definitely gonna be a biasness for me in terms of putting it in the goated tier, in my opinion. But let's move on to the next. Let's rank the Judgment Day tape. For me, I didn't really enjoy this tape like that. Like I thought it was, cause this was, I think this was released after Until Death Call My Name, and for this coming after Until Death Call My Name, it was very because you just released Until Death Call My Name, which I'm gonna get to that album in a minute, but I just think it was not that crazy in my opinion, but that's just me. Moving on, let's just go right to it. Until Death Call My Name, goated. To me, I think people really sleep on this album. Until Death Call My Name was such a good, bro. Like you had a lot of good songs on it. First of all, Outside Today basically kind of like outshined everything. But Outside Today was huge. You had Astronaut Kid, which is one of the songs I like. You had Diamond Teeth Samurai, which was hard. You know, you had was Solar. I'm trying to think. Was Solar Eclipse on that? I forget, but. Overall, still, the song with Offset. I think he had Lil Uzi on the Reloaded. Like, bruh, Until Death Call My Name to me was a good track in my opinion. But that's just me. That's me. I think people really sleep on that album. In my opinion, I think you should go back and listen to that. But moving on, we moving on up. Moving on, which one we gonna tackle next? Let's go to Ain't Too Long. I go back and forth with this tape because I sometimes, at first when it came out, I thought it was like great, but I thought it was good. I thought it was a good tape. You feel me? Definitely, you know, songs on there I enjoyed, but I feel like as more time goes on, especially with AI Youngboy 2, 38 Baby, and Until That, I feel like that tape kind of got bumped down for me. It got bumped down the list. In my opinion, yeah, in my opinion. So, moving on. Now, 38 Baby 2. Let's just get it. 38 Baby 2 was meh. I didn't think it was trash, as a lot of people thought it was. I think he definitely took a step back from the first 38 Baby because it's like you go from 38 Baby 1 to how great it was heralded. And then you kind of lane switch and you go kind of on some singing route. It was like, some of the songs I did like, but at the end of the day, like, you can't top the first 38 Baby. And the fact that you kind of went in a whole different route, which I understand probably why he wanted to do that, make it different. But 38 Baby 2 kind of wasn't it coming off the first. It was still songs I enjoyed, though. But, you know, it wasn't it compared to the first one. Let's go to Top. I thought Top was a great album. I'm putting this in a great tier. I thought Top was a great album. You know, the controversy around Roddy Ricch, you know, that was a big thing going into this album because it was like, oh, he's stealing the artwork, the cover and all of that, you know. So, but I thought Top was great. I thought Top was better. You know, some people gonna not like me for this, but I thought Top was better than Realer. I really did. You know, I mean, to me, Realer was like really, like I said, top heavy. With Top, I feel like overall it was a good project. It was an overall good body of work. But that's just me. Let's get into what we gonna do next. Let's go. Let's go to this most recent, Until I Return. I thought this was good. I think this is supposed to be the sequel to Until Death Call My Name, which is definitely not on that level. But Until I Return, I thought was overall a good project. I just think it didn't live up to its predecessor, if you will. You feel me? Until Death Called My Name. But overall, I thought it was solid. I definitely thought it was a solid project. Going into let's go. Decided. Let's go Decided. Decided, I thought was. I go back and forth with this album because it's songs on there that I like. But then there's songs on there that I kind of skipped over. So for me, Decided's gonna go in the mid tiers for me. I think it came and went to me. It was here the one day and then was gone the next for me. Yeah, like I decided, I really don't really remember a lot of tracks. I remember Demon Seed was definitely one of my favorite tracks from there, but you know, overall, I think that album just kind of came and went for me, you know. So, last project, Still Stepping. I thought this was a really good. Well, you know what? I thought this was. Man, this is hard. I thought it was. man, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm gonna place it in a good tier. I thought it was good. Well, you know what? I'm tripping. I just remember. You know what? I'm tripping. Realer is gonna go in the great album tier. I'm tripping. I had an epiphany. You feel me? I was remembering some of the tracks from that album. I'm tripping with that. Realer is in the great tier. My bad. But moving on to Still Stepping. I thought it was a good project. Definitely. Dang, what's the song on there? It go ding, 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 ding. Dang it, I forgot what the song was called. But that was one of my favorite songs on there. Also, Knocked Off, definitely one of my favorite songs. Lil Top, all that. I thought it was a very good project. But I'm sorry, y'all. I was tripping with Realer. I just remembered some of the songs on there. I'm tripping, putting it in a good tier. So this is my final tier list, though. This is my final one. You feel me? I got AI Youngboy 2, GOAT. 38 Baby, GOAT, AI Youngboy 1, GOAT, and Till Death Call My Name, GOAT. Those are my GOATs. You know, my GOAT tiers. You know, the good tier, the 4 series, top, Realer. I mean, great tier. The great tier, 4 series, top, Realer. And then the good is Ain't Too Long, Until I Return, Still Stepping, and we got the med tier. So I'll let y'all decide. If y'all agree with me or y'all don't agree with me. Hey, we gonna see. Leave a like, enjoy this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new. It's your boy RJ. I'm out.